Welcome to a tasting of our highly anticipated Bushmills 25 and 30-year-old single malt whiskies. Drawn from the greatest reserves of aged Irish single malt whiskies in the world, these are among the rarest small batch whiskies we've ever produced at Bushmills. These stunning aged whiskies have spent a lifetime maturing in hand-selected oak casks, developing a depth of character that can only be achieved with time and patience. They are legends of Irish single malt, and I'm thrilled to share them with you. These new releases also coincide with another exciting milestone for us, the opening of our second distillery in County Antrim. The Causeway Distillery is a new, state-of-the-art facility that marks the next chapter in an incredible story of whisky exploration for us in Bushmills. First up, we'll be exploring the Bushmills 25-year-old, an exquisite single malt that has been aged to perfection in Oloroso sherry butts and bourbon barrels for between 4 and 6 years, before being finished for 21 years in first fill ruby port pipes. As you pour, take a moment to appreciate the rich red gold colour that glimmers in your glass. This is a whisky that demands your attention. As you bring the glass to your nose, the first thing that hits you is the intense ripe hedgerow, dark fruit aromas mingled with honey and gentle toasted wood. These complex notes are a testament to the meticulous aging process and expert craftsmanship that has gone into creating this whisky. Now, take a sip and let the flavours wash over your palate. Sweet almond tones greet your taste buds, followed by caramelised cherries, plums and blackberries. The richness of dark chocolate is perfectly balanced with the sweetness of the spices. This is a truly indulgent experience. And finally, the finish is nothing short of luxurious. The warm oak, port sweetness and gentle spice linger on your tongue long after the last drop has disappeared. This is a whisky that demands to be savoured, appreciated and enjoyed again and again. And now, on to the Bushmills 30-year-old, which is the oldest expression to be released to date as part of the permanent Bushmills core range. Matured in Oloroso sherry butts and bourbon barrels for a remarkable 14 years before being finished in Pedro Jimenez casks for an additional 16 years. This sublime whisky is the epitome of refinement and complexity. The deep, rich gold hints at the depth and complexity of the aromas that will soon envelop your senses. On the nose, it's a sensory delight, with sweet aromas of raisin, figs, prunes and dates, mingling with treacle toffee, soft clove and sweet spice. As you take a sip, you'll experience an exquisite, velvety smooth mouthfeel, with sweet hints of dates, raisins and figs, followed by praline and orange peel, evolving into vanilla and warm pastry notes. The complexity of flavours is truly something to be savoured, and the finish is just as remarkable and thought-provoking as the rest of the experience. Lingering notes of dried fruit and toffee sweeten the palate, reminding you of the remarkable number of years this whisky has spent maturing and gaining its individual character. The elegance and refinement of this exquisite single malt are enticing and demand a second sip. The Bushmills 30-year-old is a whisky that truly deserves its place among the finest expressions of Irish whisky. Sip, savour, enjoy. Sláinte.